Good morning. Hello. Welcome and welcome back to Bookeemonsters. My name is PK. It is Thursday, March 28th. And on Thursdays, we look at the new releases that are in fantasy and science fiction. We look at a different genre of the new releases being set into the wild each week. Each day of the week is a different genre. I hope you are having a good day. Quick announcements. It is Thursday, so we do have sprints tonight at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. They'll go for 2.5 hours. I do sprints every Tuesday and Thursday evening and every Saturday afternoon. Tomorrow's morning show will be freeform. It's Friday, finally. So it's usually looking at more cozy mysteries, but also things that catch our attention that wasn't necessarily falling into a specific genre. Well, let us jump in. There's not a whole lot today, but we'll do our best. All right, starting with Glorious Exploits. This is by Verdia Lenin. An utterly original celebration of what binds humanity across battle lines and history. On the island of Sicily, amid the Peloponnesian War, the Syracusans have figured out what to do with the surviving Athenians who had the gall to invade their city. They've herded the sorry prisoners of war into a rock quarry and left them to rot. Looking for a way to pass the time, Lampo and Gelen, two unemployed potters with a soft spot for poetry and drink, head down into the quarry to feed the Athenians if and only if they can manage a few choice lines from their great playwright Euripides. Before long, the two mates hatch a plan to direct a full-blown production of Medea. After all, you can hate the people but love their art. But as opening night approaches, what started as a lark quickly sets in motion a series of extraordinary events, and our wayward heroes begin to realize that staging a play can be as dangerous as fighting a war with all sorts of risks to life, limb, and friendship. It's listed as fantasy. Doesn't sound fantasy to me. It sounds historical. Perhaps they were confused. I'm not saying I don't like it. I do like it. A book based on Halo, the computer game Halo Battleborn by Cassandra Rose Clark. First of two so far, it looks like. Discover the original novel set in the Halo universe. Let's double check that date. Yeah, it says. Saskia, Dorian, Evie, and Victor aren't exactly friends at their small high school on the middle of nowhere colony world of Meridian. Each has their own problems, from absent parents to supporting their family, getting into a good college to making the next hit Hollow film. But those problems were nothing next to the threat now facing their world. The alien alliance known as the Covenant is laying siege to Meridian for reasons that aren't so easily explained. With their village in flames, the four teens find themselves stuck above ground, locked out of the town shelter where the rest of the survivors are gathered. Together, Saskia, Doran, Evie, and Victor are thrust into battle with nothing but a few scavenged weapons and an injured Spartan, one of the UNSC's super soldiers. What's forged from the destruction will determine the fate of Meridian and tilt the battle for humanity's survival. Good morning, Mary. How are you doing? Happy Thursday. Yeah, there are a lot of scary covers in sci-fi fantasy. I am noticing. Icarus by Kay Ancrum. As a star-crossed love story between a young art thief and the son of the man he's been stealing from. Icarus Gallagher is a thief. He steals priceless art and replaces it with his father's impeccable forgeries. For years, one man, the wealthy Mr. Black, has been their target in revenge for his role in the death of Icarus's mother. To keep their secret, Icarus adheres to his own strict rules to keep people and feelings at bay. Don't let anyone close, don't let anyone touch you, and above all, don't get caught. Until one night he does, not by Mr. Black, but by his mysterious son Helios, now living under house arrest in the Black Mansion. Instead of turning Icarus in, Helios bargains for something even more dangerous, a friendship that breaks every single one of Icarus's rules. As reluctance and distrust become closeness and something more, they uncover the gilded cage that has trapped both their families for years. One Icarus is determined to escape, but his father's thirst for revenge shows no sign of fading, and soon it may force Icarus to choose the escape he's dreamed of or the boy he's come to love. Reaching for both could be his greatest triumph, or it could be his downfall. Again, this does not scream fantasy or science fiction to me. This screams romance. I don't think they know what it is anymore. And maybe I need more coffee. These are distinct possibilities. And I just don't like the trends. I just don't like the trends. Just give me a good quest to save the kingdom. A fellowship. The Emperor in the Endless Palace by Justinian Hwang. In the year 4 BCE, an ambitious courtier is called upon to seduce the young emperor, but quickly discovers they are both ruled by blood, sex, and intrigue. In 1740, a lonely innkeeper agrees to help a mysterious visitor procure a rare medicine, only to unleash an otherworldly terror instead. And in present day Los Angeles, a college student meets a beautiful stranger and cannot shake the feeling they've met before. Across these seemingly unrelated timelines, woven together only by the twists and turns of fate, two men are reborn lifetime after lifetime. Within the treacherous walls of an ancient palace and the boundless forests of the Asian wilderness to the heart-pounding cement floors of underground rave scenes, our lovers are inexplicably drawn to each other, constantly tested by the worlds around them. As their many lives intertwine, they begin to realize the power of their undying love, a power that transcends time itself, but one that might consume them both. Blah, blah. Oh dear. Space Holes, First Transmission by B.R. Lewis. Saving an alien planet is nothing compared to meeting your sales quota. Marcus Amond, untrained tag-along aboard humanity's first intergalactic exploratory commerce vessel, has a singular mission: sell off-brand misprinted merchandise. When the rookie and his crew encounter the Narrowcore, a frog-like civilization, I'm out. He is thrust headfirst into an alien civil war. The opposing factions, Rejolt and Dinask, are stuck in an ill-fated feud driven by deep-rooted ineptitude. To avoid this planet's total annihilation and establish a local sales office, Amond and the crew must survive arena combat, reshape the very structure of the planet, establish world peace, and stay alive. For the sake of positive branding, of course. Had some good elements there, and then we hit the aliens. I know, I'm weird. I don't like aliens in my science fiction. I just want to read about humans in space. This is a collection of short stories by Harlan Ellison being re-released. Okay. Accidental Conscript by John Walker. Kindle Unlimited. Sam Levine knows what it means to struggle. After several missed opportunities, he's been forced to turn his talents to freelance work, picking up whatever dirty job he can find, only to make ends meet. But there's an end in sight, an opportunity to change everything. And when a dangerous, high profile job comes his way, he sees light at the end of the tunnel. Hope has been in rare supply, but even with the dangers inherent in his decision, he puts his life on the line for a chance to elevate his situation. That is a whole bunch of vagueness. What is it about? The only thing saying that this could be science fiction is that that's apparently a space traveling type of vehicle. And there's no. All right, we're going to maybe get more information. Come on. Nope. I was looking on Goodreads. Same word salad. Well, we tried. Guardian, Zhen Hong by Priest. Second in the Guardian series. Double check the date. Yeah, we're good. The sleeping god stirs. As snow quietly covers Dragon City in the final days of the lunar year, patients writhing in pain flock to the hospital. Baffled doctors call upon Zhao Yunlan and his team for help. As the case unfolds, Shen Wei and Zhao Yunlun discover that one of the four hallowed artifacts, the Merit Brush, has appeared in the mortal realm. In the wrong hands, its power can be transformative. While each step toward the artifact only pulls the pair deeper into a vortex of mysteries, Zhao Yunlan keeps stumbling upon a name, Kunlun. Who is Kunlun, and what is his connection to the Merit Brush? As Zhao Yunlan closes in on the answer, will he also uncover the truth behind Shen Wei's knowing gaze? Perhaps. Land of Ashes by Stacey Marie Brown. When there's nothing remaining in your soul, there's nothing left that can be taken away. Ash has always been the rock, the one everyone turns to. That was before devastation took everything from him, leaving his soul dead on the ground along with his heart. Not able to face his sorrow, he drowns himself in alcohol, sex, and drugs. Turning away from everyone who loves him, he sinks further into the darkness where he feels nothing. The only important thing to him is seeking revenge, tracking down those who destroyed his life and killing them. Again, why is this in a fantasy? One night, saving a girl from attempted kidnapping, Ash's world changes, intertwining their lives on a dangerous journey across the lands of Romania, where political unrest tears at the country. It's not fantasy or science fiction. Starship for Rent 2 by M.R. Forbes. Double check the date. We're good. Starship rental gone wrong. Very wrong. Trapped on the other side of the galaxy, Ben, Noah, and their companions are dragged into the midst of war by the mysterious warden. Relentlessly hunted, they must choose the best of bad options and learn the ultimate lesson to prevail. If they ever want to go home, they have no choice but to fight and kill. Tested by temptation. Fifth in Tracking Trouble by Lindsay Broker. In the final installment of the Tracking Trouble series, Arwen must confront her dark elven kin once and for all while helping Azordash win a war against all of dragonkind. Ambitious task under any circumstances, but to make matters worse, Gemlitha, the powerful woman Azordash has admitted having feelings for, isn't as dead as everyone believed. When he comes face to face with her again, will he choose Arwen or Gemlitha? Read to find out. 300 pages of it. Cold Code Yellow and Gretna Green. That also does not sound sci-fi. I guess so. Oh, okay. So it's more a Viking type of maybe. By Lindsay Day, sixth in the midlife recorder. Excuse me. In gateway terminology, a code yellow signifies a missing person. King Troels plans to hide in Yggdrasil, the sacred Viking tree, so the recorder cannot summon him. But after the Vikings' treatment of Rollo, 41 years of suppressed fury excuse me, is about to burst out of Nikki McKnight. Her lava hot rage and desire for justice on behalf of all the women who file petitions against the former king sets our key characters off on a new path. The resulting power struggles in Viking bring new faces and fresh problems into the gateway, and Dola and Rhiannon have their own issues. The stakes are heightened further during the inaugural meeting of Brianna's hilariously unconventional royal book club, while Aisha faces an unexpected predicament with Autumn. In Code Yellow in Gretna Green, Nikki discovers what happens when a furious recorder is pushed too far and heads into Angry Town. This was a sneak peek, I think, for a book coming out later. All right. That's all we got. And we were looking high and low. Quiet this morning, overcast again, and possible showers. Think it's supposed to rain on Saturday, so I won't go to the show. Oh, I know with no hint. Gotcha. Well, you were building up stock, so now you can just keep that stock for the next show and not have to be as hardworking at it. That's positive. I like the cover of Code Yellow. Oh, commercial. Spelling of author's first name is interesting as well. Yeah. Um, well, then you just are gonna have to hunker down and do good things for yourself. Yeah, we are back in the 50s for the next couple days, but I think the weekend it's 40s again because I think there's something coming in. I did finish last night The Women by Kristen Hanna. I am giving it 4 stars, I think. This is the one that is being compared to the TV show China Beach, a nurse in Vietnam, and I liked it. The only thing that brought it down to 4 stars from a higher rating is the ending was rushed. I don't. It's like authors are like, oh, I'm having such a good time writing this world. I love these characters. I have to end now, or the publisher says, boom, end right there. But I liked it. It definitely goes into very great detail while she's in Vietnam being a nurse. And if you don't like to read graphic medical things, don't read that part. Mary, I just finished 3 seasons of Ted Lasso. Enjoyed it immensely. Cool. I have been binge watching The Rookie with Nathan Fillion and cast. I don't know. I've been in a cop mood, I guess. So I'm still in the middle of the 5th book in the Murderbot series, Network Effect. So I'll finish that hopefully in the next day or so. But I need to find my next read. I always read more than one. I don't know if it's trying to get more done or attention deficit. I don't know. But I gotta find my next read. So I'm not sure what it's gonna be. I'm not sure what I'm in the mood for. I had started that spy book, but I think I'm phasing out of my spy mood at the moment. So we'll see. I do have a couple historical mysteries I'd still like to get to this month, but this is the last week of the month, and then we hit April and a whole new set of books to read. Such problems we have. Hope the training with the new service manager is going well. Yep, yep. It was a little rocky the first couple days, but I think it's settling in. He's young. He's 27. Um, and his wife is our salesperson, so that's adding another dynamic there. But what I've observed is what I it's easy to refer to as generational differences, but what it really boils down to, and I was thinking about this yesterday when I was walking Keo, is what you're seeing in, and I'm just going to put this in the box of employees, um, is perhaps a reflection of the educational system, that the changes over the last few years in the educational system. They're teaching kids what to think, not how to think. So you have these young adults who want to be told how to do everything, shown how to do everything, and not necessarily able to use their own resources to find answers, if that makes any sense. Um, I think that is part of, and it's not just our new service. I've seen it with over the last few that we've had, that it just, they don't have that capability, or that muscle is so flabby they don't know how to use it, and when you try to push to get them to use that muscle, there's there's pushback. So it's been very interesting, but yeah, I think he's going to work out. Thank you for asking. So yeah, I haven't been able to. I've been meaning to pay bills for the last 2 days, and I haven't been able to. I have to do it today. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in either now or later. Again, we do have sprints tonight at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Eastern, and those go for 2.5 hours. I do them every Tuesday and Thursday evening and Saturday afternoon. Tomorrow, probably hopefully be a little bit better. Probably, hopefully, be a little better. It's free form. We can look at whatever we want to. In the meantime, I hope you have a very good Thursday. I hope you have that you're safe. You're reading good books, and if you're not reading a good book, it's okay to set it aside. It's just not the right time. And as the banner says here, don't be a bookworm, be a bookie monster. Nom nom nom. Have a good day and God bless.